Congratulations to Stuey Hall from Darlington, the new IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World. What can I say? Stuey Hall boxed very well. His opponent, Malinga, was very tough, very strong. Seemed one-paced at times, but you've got to give him all the credit in the world. He came and kept going. Got off the floor in round 2, something Santa Cruz couldn't do. So you've got to give Stuey Hall credit for that. But I want to take a moment to give somebody else some credit who doesn't really get the credit here, which is Dennis Hobson. I don't know Dennis Hobson personally, but you know there's a lot of talk about Eddie Hearn here. A lot of talk about Eddie Hearn being a great promoter and a great this and a great that. Well, let's stop a second and really give Dennis Hobson his due, because as a promoter or a manager, I think he's a promoter anyway. He has managed to get 2 fighters 2 world titles. So basically, he's been successful. He got Jamie McDonnell a world title shot for the IBF, won it. Jamie McDonnell lost the, vacated the title, joined Eddie Hearn, right? And then he still had Stuart Hall in his ranks, Dennis Hobson, and he got a fight with Malinga. Look at that. So in a year, he's had 2 world champions in his ranks. I don't care what anybody else says. Dennis Hobson really needs to be getting, I would say, manager of the year. It's not a case that he's put his fighters in fights and have got smashed to pieces, or they've been mismatched. These are 2 legitimate world title shots, and they've both come through. So this is an opportunity. I'm just going to say this out now. Shout out to Dennis Hobson for me. I think he's done a fantastic job this year. And for me, in terms of the UK, you've got to call him, I would call him either promoter of the year, the promoter or manager of the year, because of what he's done for 2 fighters. So full hats off to Dennis Hobson. Big shout out to Stu Hall, did the business tonight. And Malinga did well, but I guess the knockdown really went against him. And I think Stu Hall threw the better combination punches, but that right jab was always in the face of Hall. That probably be Stuart Hall's best performance, to be honest. He may have a rematch against McDonnell, if that's going to happen. Whether he's going to be around to be a long reigning bantamweight champion, I'm not so sure. But you can't knock the fact that he's a world champion. You can't knock the fact that he fought his heart out tonight at times where a lot of fighters would have faded. He dug in, he fought hard, and fought and won the belt. I'm not sure about the scoring of 1-1-10. I think the fight was a little close. I'd have given Malinga 2 or 3 rounds more in the fight. So, but otherwise, once again, congratulations to Stu Hall, the man from Darlington up the northeast. I think the last time there was a world champion that way was Glenn McCrory when he fought for Gentleman Glenn. He won the Cruiserweight Championship in 1989, I believe. I actually remember watching that fight in ITV. Yeah, 89. Yeah, well, I'm 37 now, but I remember that fight well. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Again, congratulations to Stu Hall and Dennis Hobson. I'm out.